Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all honor and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Rakaha Kodash, double honors to the apostles and the elders, the great millstone, rule web, and the great example to his younger brothers in the truth, and peace and blessing to the hopeful elect. Lord, when this edifying listen. And this a video from this guy Prepared Homestead. I forgot what his name was. He be saying his name. Let me see. Let's go back to the beginning of the video. See if he say his name when we play it. But just watching it, and as it say, it's getting worse. Get ready and stock up. And the only way you can get ready for what's coming and stock up is spiritually, because all that carnal prepping ain't gonna save you in the times that we getting ready to come into, man. The times that's getting ready to come upon the earth, carnal prepping ain't gonna save you. Buying food, guns, gas, generators, shit like that ain't gonna save you. It's just gonna make you a target. That's all it's gonna do. It's gonna make you a target for gangs, a target for people who don't have. That's all it's gonna make you. That's what's getting ready to happen for all these preppers. And people, when these elite got the little quote, when people have nothing to lose, they lose it. So people ain't gonna care about dying trying to survive. The strong gonna survive, as that saying go. Only the strong survive. Because if they don't attempt to take what you have, they gonna die anyway. So what you think they gonna do? You're gonna be in a constant state of fighting for the things you worked so hard for while things were up and running. Well, we, on the other hand, we don't have to do those things. All we got to do, being the Lord's chosen people, being hopefully lit, is trusting Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. We don't have to store up on all these things like these preppers and stuff doing. Because at the end of the day, they all finna lose. They all gonna be disappointed. Because there's no hope for the wicked. There's no peace coming to the wicked. But let's get into this video. I got a couple precepts. And that's going to be the lesson. Lord willing, is edifying. Oh, shit.
Welcome to the Prepared Homestead.
Yeah, he say his name, Travis.
Substantial thing that I saw in the news today is that the United States has been contacting Arab countries in the Middle East and warning them that the intel that they have is that Iran will attack Israel in the next 2 to 3 days. Now, we've heard that before. That's certainly not the first time we've heard that, right? But they do seem to be a little bit more serious about the possibility of this happening. So maybe it will. There's a lot of maybes going on right now, but there's definitely things that are happening that are very real. And my personal opinion, days, I don't even keep up with it. Mostly because I think.
Well, I just went back to the beginning to hear what he had to say about, say his name. But let's start about right up in here. He was speaking on the election. And he was saying no matter who win, Republican or Democrat, Harris or Trump, it's gonna go left regardless. Things are gonna get bad regardless, and what he's saying is the truth. No matter who win this election, America is still doomed. Ain't no turning it around. None of these people speaking a legitimate plan to shake America back. The only thing both sides talking about is Kamala Harris ain't talking about much of nothing. And Trump main focus is getting the immigrants out and bringing harsher lockdown. Stricter punishments, death penalty and shit like that. You know, they ain't talking about what they can do to better the economy, because that's not in the Lord's plan. All roads lead to the MOTB. That's what's getting ready to happen. The mark of the beast, which is that subdermal device, that C-hip. Those are the things that's getting ready to come upon the earth. Not no goddamn, no better, a better life in America. Not a change. Not America. America ain't gonna be great again, and they damn sure ain't gonna build back better. I don't know what Kamala Harris' slogan is. You know, it ain't gonna work.
Before you know it, it'll be winter. Fall will be here soon, and the election will be here in 60 days. I don't remember. I don't even keep up with it. Mostly because I think that regardless of who wins this November, I think that
And look at that comment right there. Somebody just had put a comment. It said, regardless of who win, we lose. Damn, I ain't see it. Damn. It was at the bottom of the screen. You can play it back right there where it say comments. It say, regardless of who wins, we lose. And it had the minute mark. And that's true. It don't matter who win. You people, everybody on the who against Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai finna lose. All you heathens, you definitely finna lose. And all you Negro, Latino, Native Americans who are the Hebrew Israelites, who don't want to repent and come back to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, you lose too. Why? Because you're going to be put to death. And all you heathens who are of other nations outside of Israel, you're going to captivity if you don't die in thermonuclear destruction or these plagues and pestilences and all this death that's finna overtake the earth through the Lord's wrath.
it could be the long-term destructive time period. You know, there is the Agenda 2030. So many of the things, looking back a few years ago, even though there's the 2030 is that big agenda date, that by 2025, a lot of this stuff was going to start being implemented. And the Real ID is supposed to be implemented next year, all kinds of stuff. So I personally think that this fall is going to be the real beginning of destruction for us. It doesn't mean that it's going to be really, really bad this fall, but I think it's going to start. And we really have to be getting ourselves pretty serious when it comes to stocking up on it. There's all kinds of things that you can stock up on, but most of these other things, they make your life easier, right? They're not necessarily going to help you survive. It makes surviving easier. The main things you need to stock up on, and I know they're the basics, and every prepper channel talks about it all the time, is food, medicine, water. And I seriously, I put those above guns and ammo. Yes, guns and ammo are super critical, but if you don't have food, water, and medicine, then the guns and ammo aren't going to be good for so long that you're not going to be around. And if you only have guns and ammo and not the other stuff, then you'll end up probably trying to take it with you to be some kind of marauder. So food, water, and when I say water, that means you do need to have some water stored. But the main thing is you need to have a water source around you that you can get water from, and then you need to have a way to purify, to disinfect that water. So maybe you decide to purchase an above-ground swimming pool, 10, 18 foot.
And that's pretty much the point. We ain't got to keep listening. You can go watch the video. It's all to to no avail, man. You're not going to buy a swimming pool. You got water in it. That shit going to get green. You're going to have to learn how to. Man, when you sit and think about all the shit you're going to need once this grid gets shut down to survive, you're going to lose all hope if you don't trust in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Because we've been pampered here. All these preppers, they be in the woods training and all that shit. Guess what? When they get through doing all this shit, they still take their monkey ass back to they comforted homes, they beds, you know, electricity, running water, you know. These people, you're not gonna make it, man. You're gonna need your how about Shem, your how shot to survive the times that's getting ready to come upon earth. Because it's gonna be an evil time. And it's gonna be the Lord that's doing it. You know, but that's pretty much the point. He talking about food, water, and guns, but that ain't gonna save you, man. You're gonna be in trouble if that's if that's the mindset. God damn it. But let's get a couple of these precepts, and that'll be the point. This is the book of Matthew chapter 6 and verse 19. It say, lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doeth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. Yeah, because a treasure in the times we coming into, food is gonna be a treasure, water is gonna be a treasure, man. You know? And what else these preppers prep up on? Gold, silver. Why? Trying to save the wealth that they do have, or the money that some of the money that they have by getting gold, transferring their dollars to gold, transferring their dollars to silver. It's gonna be all for nothing, man. Because these Russians, when they shoot the missiles over here, they ain't gonna regard silver or gold. They not coming to steal your gold. They ain't coming to steal your silver. They don't want nothing here. The elements are gonna melt with fervent heat. So what the fuck gold gonna do for you? And when this system break down totally and completely, people gonna be looking at that gold and that silver, man, like, man, fuck this. I need water, and food is more important than this. You know? They ain't gonna be worried about that. Because they going to see that it ain't going to be no shaking back. When this totalitarian system kick in for real, they going to see ain't no shaking back for America. This place ain't coming back. They going to realize this shit is lost. You know? Verse 20, it say, but lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doeth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through and steal. And that's what we doing right now. We laying up treasures in heaven. We prepping food in heaven. We prepping water in heaven. By doing what? Doing the work of Yahweh Shem Yahweh, because that's what's going to ultimately deliver us. That's what we going to get our, we going to have, it's doing what we doing now. We'll have a hedge in the time of famine. In a time of death and destruction, we'll have protection from these things through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. For our sacrifices made, we invested in the spirit. So when our hell break loose, we gonna reap carnally. Next precept. This the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16 and verse 31, going to the point where I was saying you just gonna make yourself a target. This 2nd Ezra 16:31, it say, even so in those days, let me just see what before this. 2nd Ezra 16, the whole thing good, but it start off speaking about the missiles, then it go into when all hell break loose, and it's just anarchy and chaos throughout the earth. And especially America, because America is the center of prophecy, epicenter of prophecy. When the scriptures speak about the destruction, when the scriptures speak about famine, when the scriptures speak about all this chaos that's gonna come, mourning, lamentation, and woe is it's gonna be the worst here in Babylon the Great, but it's gonna go down all over the earth, man. Verse, 2nd Ezra 16 and 31. It say, even so in those days there shall be 3 or 4 left of them that search their houses with the sword. So you're gonna have different packs and gangs, and they gonna be ganged up. and they gonna be looking for lone wolf preppers, and even they gonna be ready to go to war with whoever got, whoever have. They gonna be ready to die for the next man's goods. That's why more people concerned about guns than food and water. Cause the Lord want them to be in the spirit of, well, I ain't got enough food, I ain't got enough water, but I got a whole bunch of guns and a whole bunch of bullets. And why is that? Because that's what the Lord wants. The Lord is a man of war, and this place is gonna go out very chaotically. Gonna go out very chaotically, very warlike. It's gonna be war in the land, and I'm gonna keep going. It say the virgin shall mourn having no bridegrooms, and the women shall mourn having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn having no helpers. And the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine. And these are the times we getting ready to come into, man. War, evil, pestilence, man. A lot of people gonna die in war. World War III, Civil War, racial wars, scrimmages and shit all throughout the earth, all throughout America for sure. Class wars. It's finna go down. So at the end of the day, the more you have carnally and you ain't prepping spiritually, and this message is only to our people, man. You Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. These heathen, they ain't got no hope. And I don't know if this guy Trav is a Edomite or not. He could be a Jake, man. A Bible Belt Israelite. Who look like a heathen and think he a so-called white man, but the whole time he probably an Israelite. But he could be a Edomite. And ain't no hope for them, man. So he can prep all he want, but guess what? He gonna die, and all his goods gonna be left to the elect. And that's what I firmly believe. Like, a lot of these preppers, they prepping up for the elect to reap what they sown. They ain't prepping this up for them. The Lord got them prepping this up for us. I believe wholeheartedly. The Lord gonna take care of his elect. The Lord ain't gonna have these fucking demons, who've been transgressing, who don't care, who've been talking shit against the prophets and just heathen in general, stacking up all these goods, and they just gonna be doing all right while we struggling, catching all this hell. No, man, that ain't gonna happen, man. It's not gonna happen. This the book of Isaiah chapter 65 and verse 13. It reads, therefore thus saith the Lord, behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Who gonna be hungry? These preppers. These people who refuse to hearken unto the words of the Lord. The heathen. 2/3 of Israel. They gonna be the ones hungry and starving. Not the Lord's servants. Not those who believe, not the elect of the nation of Israel. Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. We don't need to stack up no food and water. The Lord gonna take care of us. Expect miracles, man. Expect miracles. Like the brother Ayasha always say. You gotta have faith. If you don't got faith, you ain't gonna make it. You're not a part of the Lord's elect if you don't believe the Lord gonna take care of this. You think the Lord a idol? A dead idol? A lifeless idol? No, the Lord is a living power, man. He bringing these things to pass on the earth. You think he can't clothe us, feed us, give us drink? He did it before, he gonna do it again. And much more now in this time that we in. Because this gonna be the worst time ever on the face of the earth. It say, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. And we gonna be, in the times that's coming, the Lord say, we gonna rejoice, man. And these people gonna be ashamed. Why we gonna be rejoicing? Because everything we've been warning you people of is finally happening. All that dumbass knowledge that you thought you had, it's finna go out the motherfucking window. All them gods you called upon, they ain't gonna be there to help you, man. But we gonna be calling upon Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And the Lord is going to be getting active on our behalf, man. And you going to be calling on Allah, Jesus, whatever you fucking worship, all the gods you worship, and ain't nothing going to be happening for you, man. But we going to be praying to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. We're going to be calling on Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. And things are going to be happening on our behalf. And Lord willing, we're a part of that number, man. It reads, behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. Yeah, because the table's finna turn. See, we crying and, we vexed. But hey, the table's finna turn upon the wicked, upon you people who don't want to hearken to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, men, and the words in his word and the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. You finna mourn and weep, especially you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. These heathen, they through anyway, man. They done anyway. But you got niggas out there who preppers, who got bunkers, who doing all these things. It's all for nothing, man. Store up your treasures in heaven, where moth and rust doeth not corrupt. It say, and ye shall leave your name for a curse unto my chosen. For the Lord Yahweh shall slay thee, and call his servants by another name. And the Lord ain't gonna call us no we ain't gonna have the Lord ain't gonna have a new name. We gonna be the elect, man. The Lord's chosen. The flock, the chosen, the elect seed. And we will be protected in the times that's coming. Watch and see. This the book of Matthew chapter 6. I'm going to leave it off with this. Matthew chapter 6 and verse. I want to start 32 to point. But I'm going to start at 25. It reads, therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life, what ye shall eat or what ye shall drink, nor yet for your body, what ye shall put on. Is not the life more than meat, and not the body than raiment? Behold, the fowls of the air. Oh, fuck. Damn. Salakia. I thought the mic wasn't on. I had to make sure before I finish it. Salakia. It was on. The water, yeah, but some y'all said. It say verse 26. Back in verse 26 it reads, behold the fowls of the air, for they sow not, neither do they reap, nor gather into barns, yet your heavenly Father feedeth them. Are ye not more better than they? Which of you by taking thought can add 1 cubit unto his stature? And why take ye thought for raiment? Consider the lilies of the field, how they grow and toil not, neither do they spin. And yet I say unto you that even Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed like one of these. It go to show you that the plants and things are perfect. It say, verse 30, it say, wherefore, if Yahweh so clothe the grass of the field, which today is and tomorrow is cast into the oven, shall he not much more clothe you? Or ye, O ye of little faith? So he like, hey, the Lord, you think the Lord ain't gonna take care of you? Think the Lord ain't gonna take care of you? Or he watered the food, the grass, and the earth is clothed with grass and flowers. The grounds is nourished. The Lord feed the plants and the animals and take care of all these different things. You think he ain't gonna take care of his chosen? The Lord say he finna cast all this stuff in the fire. Think he gonna forsake his elect, those who sacrifice and forsook and all? to follow him and hearken unto him and believe the words that he's speaking into them and that he opened up to them. He gonna forsake them, but he take care of the grass. He take care of all these other things, but he gonna leave us out the dry when he finna destroy everything in this land, man. He say the land before those missiles gonna be as the Garden of Eden, and behind it the desolate wilderness, man. He making sure all this stuff alive now and gonna burn it up later, but he gonna forsake us in the times that's coming. No, man, Lord got us, man. 31, it say, therefore take no thought, saying, what shall we eat, or what shall we drink, or whether with or wherewithal shall we be clothed? For after all these things do the Gentiles seek. For your heavenly Father knoweth that ye have need of all these things. But seek ye first the kingdom of Yahweh and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Take therefore no thought for tomorrow shall take thought of the things of itself. Sufficient unto the day is the evil thereof. And that's what's getting ready to come, evil. So we ain't got to worry about. All we got to do is focus on the day. And tomorrow gonna take care of itself. The Lord gonna take care of tomorrow. The Lord gonna provide for us. The Lord gonna, all we need to worry about is pleasing the Lord, doing the things to further perfect ourselves. Keep pushing, keep working. When you fall, get your ass up, and like the Lord say, sin no more. Repent. Strive to be better. And that's just simple as that. But that's pretty much the point. Lord willing, is edifying and exhorting. Faith builder. Trust in the Lord. Trust in the scriptures. Trust in these words, because this is what is true. And these words are going to stand. This what we doing holds all the weight. Everything else is finna come to naught, man. So with that, Lord willing, this was edifying. Shalom. Kwam Yashala in the Bible. Shalom.